A North Austin man accused of bringing undocumented immigrants in a big rig and leading police on a 3-hour chase is in jail right now. 48-year-old Lawrence Jones Jr. faces federal charges.
This chase started in South Texas, west of Freer, which is northeast of Laredo. Authorities then followed the truck up Texas Highway 16 through San Antonio and then along Interstate 35 until the chase ended in Hays County, in Kyle. And that's nearly 200 miles from where the chase began. A woman who says she's Jones's wife says she believes it cannot be him. KXAN Sophia Beausoleil spoke with the mother of 3 who says she thinks there is more to what happened.
I don't know, everything is kind of crazy to me right now.
Less than an hour before this interview, Shawana Cook says Border Patrol agents and officers searched her home. That's when she also learned troopers arrested her husband, Lawrence Jones Jr. DPS troopers say the 48-year-old drove an 18-wheeler from the Freer Border Patrol checkpoint, leading officials on a multi-highway chase and even ramming several squad cars.
And when I'm looking at today or whatever, I can see that's not my husband, and that's not his character. I think that he probably was being forced to do it.
DPS troopers tell us that there were actually 9 people inside this truck, and in order to get the 18-wheeler to stop, they actually had to shoot out the back tires, and you can see crews had to actually fix those tires in order to tow the truck away.
Border Patrol agents say 7 of the people were illegally in the country. Dogs inspecting the truck at the border alerted authorities that there were either people and or drugs in the trailer. Shawana says she's confused by what she's learned.
No, ma'am, he does not speak Spanish at all.
Has he ever had any kind of contact with any groups or gangs or anything?
No, ma'am.
She says they have 3 kids together and that even though they've been separated for a couple months, this doesn't seem like her husband.
He's a good man. He's a hard-working man or whatever. We have our differences or whatever, but at the end of the day, he's still a good man. He is.
Reporting from North Austin, Sophia Beausoleil, KXAN News.
We looked into Lawrence Jones Jr.'s record. He was convicted of evading a police officer back in 1997.
We also discovered the truck involved had been bought pretty recently. The previous owner says he sold that truck 2 weeks ago because he didn't need it anymore. He says he owned that truck for 8 years and says the man who bought it paid cash. So he doesn't know the new owner's name and that he mostly spoke Spanish. Looking closer now, suspects in human trafficking cases frequently lead officers on high-speed pursuits. This spring, KXAN followed deputies in Fayette County on a chase. When the vehicle stopped, more than a dozen people inside tried to run before they were caught. Deputies say some of them were people who entered the country illegally.